Part three. Part three of how in 2020 I met the man who only face had been in my dreams. So, if you've seen part one and you've seen part two, this is part three the day that the first time I saw him outside of the other people. So that morning, let me backtrack. By then, I had, if I talked about it, I had some things that I had going on. I was Amazon flexing. I was DoorDashing, Amazon flexing, and DoorDashing. And at the same time, going to work in the tax office, another opportunity presented itself to make money. It was being a transportation driver in the morning. Cool. The money was worth it. I had to get up in the morning, yada, 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 cool. And this opportunity came from the messy lady. I don't want to call her a bitch. The messy lady, okay? So, while I was working one day, I had just got off work because I had started working for a transportation company who did school runs. So, one morning I had did my school run or whatever, and where my school run was not too far from his run. So I had called him after I, did my school run, got my vehicle back or whatever. I called him to see what he was doing, because maybe I was going to pull up on him, which I had done a couple of times. I pulled up on him. So I pull up on him, I call him, and we talking or whatever, and he told me where he was. So where I was at, it was close by. So I told him I needed to go to the gas station. I needed to go to the gas station to get some gas or whatever. So he said, well, my next break, I'm going to be at this gas station at 7 Mile and Grand River. So he said, meet me at the gas station at 7 Mile and Grand River. So we on the phone. I say, okay, we on the phone. He tells me what to do. He gives me instructions. He said, when you get to the gas station, which you're going to beat me there, when you get to the gas station, pull in the parking spot on the side. Pull in the parking spot on the side. Then when you see me coming, pull up to the pump, go pay for the gas. He gave me directions. So after he had given me these directions, I pull up to the gas station. I park where he tells me to park, which is a little parking area, maybe about 4 cars to fit there. But it's still at the gas station. I pull up, I park, I'm sitting there maybe about 10, 15 minutes, and I'm excited, like, oh my God, I get to see him. Oh my God, I didn't know what to expect seeing him. I was excited, right? So when I saw him coming, he called me. He was like, hey, I'm at the light. Pull up to the pump. Go pay for the gas. So I did exactly what he said. Now, I don't know this nigga from Shinola, but I know I'm following directions. He giving me some directions, and I'm following directions. And I ain't saying shit, okay? So I pull up. He calls, I get out, I pull up to the pump, I get out, I go in the gas station to pay for the gas. As I go in the gas station, as I'm coming out the gas station, he is getting off the goddamn freight. Let's say freight. He getting off the goddamn freight. When this man stepped off that motherfucking freight, when I say, all I remember is I lost my breath. He had on his uniform. He stepped off that motherfucking bus with his head held high. Looked around, put his hands on his motherfucking hip. Damn it, I damn near slipped and dripped and dipped, okay? Best way I could put it. I walked out the gas station and saw this man step up off the motherfucking freight. Lost my breath, lost control. That's the best way I could put it, okay? Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. When I say this man walked up off that freight, and I was like, what the fuck? I remember going, oh my God, do you know who that is? I was fucking starstruck. I was starstruck, I was awestruck, and I don't be starstruck and awestruck over, awestruck over no goddamn body, over no fucking body. But this one person had my ass, and damn it, I could feel it in my stomach. It was in my stomach. I took my motherfucking breath away, like you ever been punched in the stomach or had your breath taken away by something? That's what it felt like. Cause I toppled over like, oh my God, do you know who that is? Like I had seen a fucking celebrity. which I did see a celebrity, which was him. He is a fucking celebrity to me. All right. So he pumped the gas. And after he pumped the gas, I moved the car. I parked back where he told me to park. I pumped the gas because he was on his break. So I hang around for maybe about 10-15 minutes. We talking. He kissing on me. He rubbing on me. We having conversations. Like, I told him, I said, oh, so you a planner, a surpriser, and a gift giver, which that's me. If I'm dating somebody or I'm really feeling somebody, I'm a planner, I'm a surpriser, I'm a gift giver. I do that with everybody, but I love hard. And I know that. When I love you, I love hard. If I say I'm gonna fuck with you, if I say I'm fucking with you, I fuck with you. Only you can change that, okay? Only you can do something to fuck that up. But when I say he kissed on me, he rubbed on me, he a planner, a surprise, and a gift giver, I'm like, shit, okay. Now am I mad when he said that? Like, this nigga just like me. Like, I was feeling like I was humping on myself, okay? I mean, loving on myself, loving on me, rubbing on me, and the look in his eyes and everything. I'm like, oh shit, like, Sarah, you might have found the one. Like, because I was really feeling this nigga. Really feeling this nigga. So, we on the bus, he kissing on me, and I'm like, but of course I'm a little hesitant because, nigga, I just met you. I'm interested in you. I'm intrigued by what you do. Your conversation got my ears open. I want to know you. Because it's like I already know you, and that's how it was. That's how it is, right? Actually, not how it was, how it is. Like, I actually know your ass. So, we part our ways. We get on the phone with each other. So now we on the phone with each other while he working. While he working, I'm listening to him greet the people and everything, and he's sharing different things with me about his life and everything. And I'm just listening. But listening to him is like, I've heard this shit before. Like, no matter what he says, it's like, I've heard you say this before to me. And weird, right? But anywho, we go on about our day. I knew that because he worked so early that when he got off work, out of respect, courtesy and respect, that when he gets off work, he takes some time for himself to reflect on his day and what he has to do. So out of respect and knowing his schedule, I would not call him after a certain time. Because if I had talked to him all day while he was at work, or the majority all day while he was at work, he needed time to himself. Yeah, did I want to be this nigga's skin? Most definitely. I wanted to be this nigga's skin. Did I want to get up under this nigga and want to be a part of his world? Most definitely. Because he's interesting as hell. He interested in a motherfucker. Ain't met a motherfucker as interesting as him yet. And this is 2025, and I'm talking about what happened in 2020. So, when I say that was that day, we continued to talk on the phone, and then there was another outing. We had talked on the phone, so I'm going to say all of this happened within a week. There was another outing. I saw him on that day, getting off the freight, and he put the gas in my car. I didn't have to pump the gas. I just had to pay for it. I followed directions. I have no problem with following directions from a man. And if it's from a man that I want to listen to. And at this point, he's the only man that I am willing to listen to. He is the only man I'm willing to listen to. Because I don't hear everybody else sound like wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. But anywho, I digress. Within a week, this happened within a week. We had not been back to the office because this was still like October, November, somewhere around here. There was another outing coming up. Yes, I had to stop and think for a minute. Yes, me seeing him after the Foaling outing, that was the day I saw him and he took my breath away. That was after the Foaling outing. Then there was another outing coming up, and we discussed that outing too, but he told me he wasn't going because he had prior obligations. But as I pulled up to the outing, guess who was there? He was at the outing. And at this outing, I explained to you how we played this off, because prior to us speaking to each other, there were some other things that had been discussed.